Hey, this is Unique is Neek. Welcome to my channel, and this is the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 4. Um, Not all fun and games. I don't know if I'm even going to finish or get through the review I don't personally know this person. But when I turned on my local news this morning before work, all they said was that they were shot. That's it. At a Houston nightclub. That was it. They didn't say, I know one person had died, but they didn't say they was in critical condition. They just said that two members, amigos, had got shot. Quavo and Takeoff. That's it. Because I was like, God, now I'm sad. But for Cardi B purposes. But still, it's F up. They never said nobody was in critical condition. They just said they were taken to the hospital. Later on in the evening, I found out, as we all found out, Takeoff took off. He's no longer a present being, soul, spirit on this earth any longer. Okay, so yeah, with that, I'm I'm gonna do the review. Maybe some of it, I don't know how I'm gonna feel in the middle or at the end. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this evening, as it took me a moment just to get on here, as I don't normally do this late. I normally start earlier. Where's my phone? Jesus, I don't even know what time it is. Anyway, it starts off with Wendy and Eddie in the park with their children. Carter is 9, Cameron, the baby girl, that's 2. Damn, them years went by fast. Seemed like Wendy was just pregnant with that girl, and she was a baby. Damn, time going by so fast. Jesus Christ, she walking, she a whole little person. I mean, you know what I'm saying. She is a person, but I mean, she not like I'm still looking for that little baby, and that ain't it. But then we had the pandemic to hit, and them years went by quick. She is a whole toddler walking around here, talking and walking, everything. And last time I could recall, she was a newborn baby. Girl, oh, damn, time going by. Oh Lord, I wish I could get this off my mind. Anyway, and they had some sort of practice. I don't know, but her and Eddie started to talk about her meeting with Peter and thinking about going into the restaurant business with a Nigerian cuisine, and her um, part of the deal would be 300,000. Her part. And he was like, wait, you have all this other stuff. You have Anye, I think Yanye or Anye or something like that. The home essential that she started with the candles and stuff. And some other maybe projects that she have going on. She's a professor. She's a commentator, and she has a lot going on. And a mother and a wife. That girl. But then she's saying, she wouldn't have to have that much of part in the restaurant business. She wouldn't, be totally involved in running. So if you're going to invest your money, why wouldn't you invest your money in what you have the time for? Because you want to see what your money is going towards, how the business is function. If and then Peter, you just want to give 300,000 to Peter and let him run everything? Girl, you crazy. Girl, you crazy. Just like that crazy ass idea you came up with, talking about a whole library in a a club, I don't know, a restaurant slash bar for children to go in. You crazy. Lord have mercy. None of that make no goddamn sense. Wendy, go sit down. I know you want to expand your wealth. I get that. I understand that. But if it ain't with it, don't go with it. And if you ain't got time for it, don't go with it. Because he ain't got the time. You don't have the time. You just don't throw your money out there and let somebody else run the shit. That's stupid. I ain't even got that type of money. And I know that's stupid. What the hell? Anyway, she going to talk about how they were talking about Mia and the conflict that was going on between her and the other ladies. And she let Eddie know that, all of a sudden Robin jumped all up in her face, hollering and yelling, and telling her stuff. And she ain't never accused the woman of lying. Robin and Giselle did. And that's all she was trying to say. She never did. Maybe she did have something to say about it, which I don't recall Wendy having anything to say about the Mia situation. But Robin felt some type of way. Robin invited everyone and their children to a field day type thing at her home. Now that she got a house. She got to show it off. So, so she gonna have some sort of field day event. And she said that she didn't invite, Wendy was telling Eddie, and he was like, so what she said, fuck the kids? Basically, yeah. I have zero F the kids. However, Robin and Juan start to talk about, what she did. And she said, she don't feel right about it. And which is not right, Robin. And that she, don't want to leave the kids out, but she doesn't want Wendy there. Get that? So, like I said on the last video, I know I said this, if you don't want Wendy there, at least, let her know and let the father bring him, possibly, if he wants to. But she decided to, I guess she's going to reach out to Candace and ask Candace, play auntie for a day and bring the kids, which is a nice gesture. Don't leave the kids out. The kids ain't doing you nothing. You just don't want Wendy there. And Wendy should let her kids go, even though she won't be there. She should let her go. Just think of it as your friend, your kid's friend have a birthday party that they go to school with, and you drop the kid off at the party and leave. Just think of it as that. Don't put too much into it. You know why she don't want you there. Anyway, God, today is a lot. Today is a lot. All I hear is every time I turn on the news, it's mass shooting everywhere. Last night was Halloween. Oh my goodness. It's just a freaking lot going on. It's just so much. It's just so much. At one point, I didn't even watch the news just because I didn't want to have that negative energy come into me. But oh my God. But if you don't know nothing, you won't know nothing. You have to find out shit to find out shit, to learn shit. So I mean, so sad. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It just makes no sense. And then they had on the news that they had some sort of celebration in, where was it? China, Japan, somewhere, and all of a sudden people just start falling out and dying, and nobody knew why. What the hell? What? What? I mean, just everywhere, just crazy, bizarre, just killing, shooting. Just, it's a lot. Oh my God, I don't want to put this in this video. Oh my goodness, but yeah. Um, so I'm at the part where it's, oh, and then my goddamn cable company. I use on demand every single day because I don't have the time sometimes to watch shows on the day that they air. So I have on demand. I don't have DVR. I don't, for what? When I had on demand, that's what I was paying for. But as of today, how about on demand don't work? They tell me it's a subscription you gotta pay for. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers. You just, when I first started paying my phone bill, and I have the same, I always had cables, internet, and phone, and my bill used to be $80 something. Then it went up to 90 something. Then it went up to 119 something. Then it went up to 130 something. Then it just kept going up, 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 up. Over the years, my shit is like damn near $300 now. And then these motherfuckers gonna tell me I don't have on demand? Yo, man, when people don't even pay for cable like that, I don't really need no cable like that. They got all kind of other streaming services out there. They just, I don't know, they getting on my nerves. But if I have the time, I hate calling technical support and customer service. I hate doing that, and then especially getting people that I can't understand. They, I don't have time. I'm stressed and mad about the situation, and that I got to call in. Then I'm trying to figure out what you're saying too at the same time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all, I know it's real dark. It is. I don't have any light on, because I don't want it on. That's not the mood I'm in. That's not how I'm feeling. But I'm still on camera, and I'm not giving a voiceover. And I really don't care. However, you know, it's just how I'm feeling. It's in dark mode. It's dark. It went on with Karen throwing away chicken out her freezer, and she says that her digestive system, which she had tested, don't digest or agree with chicken. Which chicken is coarse, you know. We, as you know, the human body don't really digest the chicken that well, especially ground beef and pork. So any part of the animal, it just doesn't digest. However, they also say that some parts of the animal that we need gives our muscles and certain parts of our body nutrients and protein. You know, I mean, they say that, you know, Jesus fed the people the bread and the fish. What fish was it that they fed them? Because they say that the catfish where I'm from, which we love the catfish. We love the catfish. We love the crawdaddies, the mud bugs, all of the scavengers, the crabs, all of the scavengers. That's a celebration. Where I'm from, a crab boil, crawfish boil, A fish fry, catfish fry. So, I mean, what fish was he feeding the people? It was this, it sure wasn't tilapia because we all know that tilapia that was man made. So, what fish was he feeding them? I, who knows? Who knows if that even happened? But who knows? We don't know. We don't know. Okay, so I was on Karen, and yeah, she throwing out the chicken, saying that's you know she trying to be more cautious and healthy. She's trying to live a healthy, longer life. Because I think she's approaching 59, or she is 59, something like that. And she called her daughter, or she lets her know she looks like Raven. She looks like a stunning model, and I like her relationship between her and her daughter. I didn't realize that her daughter was 24 years old. Wow, time goes by so freaking fast. I'm still thinking this girl's like 18, 19, and she not. She's a whole full grown adult woman, 24 years old. And like Karen say, living her best life. Going to the Met Gala. Wow. Girl, live your best life. That's what you're supposed to do. And she goes on to tell her how her daddy, Ray, and Karen husband, Ray, felt about her going and do whatever she did to get her boobs adjusted or inflated or some taken decrease or whatever she did, and Ray criticized it. Men always go criticize it, but once they see it and they don't know what it is, for some reason they love it and they like it. But when they know what it is, it's like, whoa, that ain't real, that's fake. For some reason they like real. But then we want to give them real because we want to enhance what they like. But then when they hear it, they don't like it. When they hear it, it was enhanced. God. Anyway, then it goes on to Ashley. And I think her nanny and her publicist came over. And she said her publicist like a homegirl that knows everything that's going on in her situation and how she wants to put it out there, or her and Michael decided to put it out there before people start speculating and putting rumors out, that they are separating. And therefore, yeah, he's out doing things because we're not together. However, BIT, y'all married. At the end of the day, y'all married. Michael is pissed off and upset because he can't have his cake and eat it too. You agreed to the cake at the beginning, but now you took the cake back. And you know this. And he don't agree with that. So y'all saving face. Being that he gonna do what he wanna do. He gonna go out there and do whatever he wanna do. He was doing it before on a slick kinda, but now he gonna be wide open with it. So yeah, y'all have to come out with a statement. Y'all have to, because you didn't agree to what he wanted. He wanted to continue the just you and him single lifestyle minus the kids. He wants to continue that because he's an older man. He's an older guy. That's what he wants. That's what he was looking for. A fun time, a good time. He's already lived his life as a husband, as a father, as a business. He already did that. He just, for his last days, he just want to have fun. He just want to have fun. That's it. Then you said, I don't know if it was on this scene or was it on a. It wasn't on the scene, so I'm not gonna mention it right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna continue with this. Like I said, oh my God, I don't know how I'm feeling right now. It's a lot. Okay, back to Ashley. What I'm talking about, her and Michael putting a statement out there, getting ahead of it, And you know what? Whether she realized it or not, she admitted to the accusations that was against him. She admitted in that little time frame that they were true. She never said they weren't. So she know what's up. So they want to back to I think I was saying I had to stop it. I think I was saying that, Ashley and Michael claiming they need to get ahead of what the accusations that might be put out there. Oh, girl, I knew he was doing this, and girl, he was doing that, and this, that, and the third. Um, all of that is true. But he never stopped. It went on throughout every freaking season. And what is season 7? It's going on through every season. And you can't tell me, I'm not even going to say that because I don't know. That just haven't been pinpoint. It just says that, he kind of flirt like and they be touching on the menses, but they never said he was with the menses. So I'm not gonna say that. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. However, and can't what's her name? Ashley. I'm sorry. Ashley just trying to. Wow. That's sad when you need the coin. So yeah, like I was explaining earlier, her and Michael, Ashley and Michael, trying to put a statement out there earlier, which I don't know if they did, because I'm not involved in social media like that and what they got going on. I'm just watching the show just now, authentically looking at what's going on in this time, not real time, but in this time. I'm pretty sure this was months and months and months ago, probably last year. um However, they want to put a statement out there because she already know Michael reckless. He reckless. He out there. He out there. He's like, we out here, not here. Chill. Michael real loose. Even though he married, he real loose. And I don't know what Ashley, like, gave him a visual of. Before they got married, did you give him a good time, girl? That's all you want? You was a good time girl and you didn't want a family? Because that's what it seemed like. And on top of that, yeah, he is trying to please you because he gave you kids. Because if he didn't want to, he wouldn't have. And you know what? I don't think we got to that yet. We haven't got to that. I seen that on what they're going to say in the episode, so I'm not gonna get on that. So yeah, why y'all be tricking the masses like that? Like y'all one thing, y'all totally freaking different. That's how divorces start. That's how that's that's what is. Women, y'all, please stop trying to trick these men into marrying y'all, and then y'all flip and change the script afterwards. Cause I don't think the men do that too much. I'm not blaming a woman, but I've seen it more often than not. I don't have any sisters. I have brothers. And I've seen it more often. I've had friend girls, and I'm not saying every female, every woman every girl is the same way, but why y'all do that? Just to get married, just to say y'all was married, just to have a ring, only to end up in divorce. Why? Or knowing y'all want some, I don't. Oh God, I don't know. Why pretend and play? That takes too much of work. I'm not about to pretend and play. What you see is what you get. I ain't got time for that. That's because when you go through that process, because they say a divorce is like a funeral. That's very hurtful. But for some people, it may not be. But that's what they said. A divorce is like a funeral. So why? And I don't understand. I don't know. Ashley, I don't know what you portrayed to this man, but you did for him to get him to marry you so you can have some sort of financial stability for you, yourself, and your mama, because your mama needs you. That's all that's about. That's all that's about. God, it's so dark in here. And I'm not turning on any light because I don't feel like light right now. I really don't. It's November, what, 1st? God. And so much is going on the first day of a whole nother month before 2023. Okay, so I'm oh shoot, I think I went too far back.
Just taking it day by day, you know?
Read what Ashley and
just in the
Michael
event that Michael
wrote.
does decide he wants to like date somebody or whatever, I do want him to have some freedom. You want to go to a strip club, you want to get some TNA in your face,
TNA
like,
titties and
at
ass.
this point. I don't want anyone taking pictures of him, reporting back and stuff. But you know, like, I appreciate it. I was thankful for it at the time, you know.
Michael and I both feel like it's important to release a public statement because there will be so many assumptions and people just jump into their own conclusions and this is it, yes girl, I knew it because of X, Y, and Z thing, and oh, I know this is true, did you hear? And especially considering the things that, you know, Michael had done in the past.
She didn't say it. She denied the untrue rumors or allegations.
So this is the new statement we've come to, though. I actually
What's the new statement?
Okay. Almost 8 years ago.
Almost 8 years ago. Oh,
I
shoot.
said I do. We anticipated.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Let me start over. God damn it. I went too far back.
Pretzels.
I went too far back. Okay, hold on.
With you. You know, it's interesting. I do want him to have some freedom. You want to go to a strip club.
God.
You want to get some
X, Y, and Z thing, and oh, I know
God, I
this is true.
prefer
Did you
on
hear?
demand. Now I gotta use
especially
this
considering the
stupid
things that,
third-party
Michael had done
app
in the past.
that I.
We just decided to get in front of it and
Ooh,
put
my
it out
cable
there for
service
ourselves.
provider.
So this is
Let me put out that Cox.
that I actually really like. Okay. What a big gulp. Almost 8 years ago, when Michael and I said I do, we anticipated sharing every single day together from that moment forward. Unfortunately, that is not our current reality. We have decided to separate. We are aware that there will be many speculative views as to why we have made this decision.
Shut down your restaurant, shut down your event tonight, and this marriage will be over.
Fine restaurant.
Fine.
But no one reason is the root cause of our mutual decision to go our separate ways.
And a girl came up to me.
Didn't they serve
we
it?
ended
Or,
up
what they was
going back
serving?
to the
After?
hotel.
I'm sorry. You did what?
While our romantic bond is broken, we also know that true happiness can only be achieved by continuing to work together and putting our hearts and souls into raising our two beautiful boys. We appreciate everyone who has been a part of our journey and ask for your continued support by respecting us as we go through this emotional situation.
I like it. But I do want you to be realistic to know that once we go public, no matter how nice and sweet. We package this in a bow. The trolls are gonna troll, and they're gonna still pick up the story and say things we're not gonna like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we need to release it in April before Mother's Day. So we have the strategy, and it stays in our control.
April?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's March 30th?
yeah. April's next week. You said next week.
Yeah, next week.
Wow.
Okay, all right. I'm not gonna do it the end of the week.
The Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's gonna have to stay home for a little while.
Stay home?
Yeah.
You know, you like to go out.
I ain't see it. Because I wasn't checking for
Coming
them
up
like that.
next.
So I ain't see it. You know what? I'm lying. I think I did. That's been some months ago. So much is going on in the meantime, in between time. You know what? I think I did see that they were divorcing. And I was shocked. I don't know which platform I seen it on, but you know what? I'm thinking about it. I did see that. So, wow. That's what publicists are for. I sure did. I could remember seeing it, but I didn't believe it because they did this before when Ashley moved out and got her an apartment. So I'm like, okay, they have these kids. They playing games right now. I don't know if it's for a storyline, what's going on, but I ignored it. I didn't think it was real. That's why I guess I didn't remember it, but I could remember reading it and be like, whatever, and moving on. Okay, so it comes back with Robin, and I think it's one of her sons helping her set up. Not too much into that. And then it goes on to Giselle and one of her, I think her oldest daughter, I want to say Grace, which is 17, I want to say, because the twins, they weren't there. Because I think they had some sort of athletic event going on or whatever. But it's her and Grace going. Not too much into that. Bypass that. Then it goes on to Gordon and Mia and the kids. And Mia asks the kids if, they're excited about going. Yeah, they are. And they start to talk about Mia mom and her drug addiction, and with her letting Gordon know, I had positive women in my life, but it just wasn't my mom. And what her aunt explained to her is that she watched her mom from being a normal person into being a drug addict. And I get that because drugs alter the mind. So yes, she want to say that she wish she had known that years ago how, her mom is thinking like, her mom is not thinking like a grown full adult her own age, which I don't know how old her mom is. I know she in her late 30s or 40s or something like that. And so her mom is older, but her mom is functioning on the brain of a 20-year-old. When the drugs alter the brain cells, that's what they do. I know some alcohol, but I don't know about some drugs. I don't know about, like, I don't even know what she on. But I do know some alcohol. Whenever you're having a migraine after drinking alcohol, that is some of your brain cells dying off, which is causing the headache. So with alternate mind drugs that you're on, that's going to alternate the brain as well. So yeah, she is thinking as a younger person, not mature, because they say the brain mature at 25. So obviously she at 19, 20. Just saying. But yeah, maybe she had did a little more research into it. Maybe she would have found that out. But you don't know what you don't know. You know, she just thinking that her mom just doing drugs and just don't care about her. That's not the case. Her mom is doing drugs. Her mom still love her. Her mom still know that's her daughter, and she wants to do better. But this thing has taken over her brain, and it makes her feel good at the moment and forget the past and the struggles and the bad and the evil. It makes her forget it for whatever, how many minutes it has. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know. And she liked the forgetful feelings. And when she come back to reality, she don't want to be in it. She don't want to be in it because it's miserable. It's probably miserable to the point where she don't want to even be here to think about it or face it. And so that's why, you got to get that next fix. If that ain't freaking shade, I don't know what it is. With Mia saying that her 13-year-old, I think, 13, set this one out, and she wouldn't mind setting it out, being booked and busy. Wow. And she said, that downplaying Robin's event. It's a field, it's in, it's a sports. I'm pretty sure she explained what it was. So, being that you have been in elementary, grade school, middle school, high school, you know what type of event, and being that I want to say that Robin is, she not the best, but she do keep up with her body. I'm pretty sure she do exercise from the looks of it. And then Juan is athletic. So, and why did she have two boys? So why wouldn't you think it's like outside door sports shit? What you was thinking? And then downplay the event. What you want is some glam and something to be fabulous for freaking kids? Get the out of here. Oh God. I hope Robin seen that and took that into her talking about her event. Because I didn't know what it was going to be, but that what came across my mind. It's a sports outdoor event, little races and competitions for the kids outdoors here and there. What the you thought it was going to be? Mia, what the you should have said it out. If you don't want to sweat, you don't want to do nothing. Yeah, you should have. You should have, because that make no sense. But of course, you want to be in on all the whatever's going to go on and be on the camera. You want all of that, so you ain't gonna miss it. But I know you knew what the you was. You ain't that freaking stupid. You're not stupid. Just like I know Wendy ain't stupid with the stupid ideas she coming up with. I ain't got time for stupid motherfuckers. Cause I ain't got, what they have. But when I see this stupid ass shit, that shit irks my nerve. I ain't got time for stupid ass motherfuckers. Especially women. I ain't got time for stupid motherfuckers. This is so fucking stupid. Have common fucking sense. Did you not? Because you making it seem like you fucking dumb. It's especially to me. So in the next scene, Robin basically introduced some woman as her sister-in-law to be. Um, I don't know who she is. She doesn't look like one. I don't know who she is, and she's pushing a baby stroller. But she said her sister-in-law to be. Then she must be one. But I don't know if it said that in the subheading. I don't know. Maybe after I keep rewinding it and checking, but it's so fast, it's not letting me. Like I said, if I had my on demand, I would be able to see it. I don't know what the is going on with my cable service as of November 1st. They tripping. As much as I pay these people, they tripping. I can't use on demand. Get the out of here. If I can't use that, you know what? Let me take off all this other extraness that I don't even use or need or want. It's I only use a certain I mean a handful of I only watch a handful of channels. I don't even watch TV like that unless I'm about to do one of these reviews on Bravo. Are they examining with of course they do through the Nelson, whatever, they see what people watch the most. And that's how they make up their marketing strategy on how to charge the customer. I already know what that is. Y'all up for that. Everything going up, gas, food. Y'all have gone up so much throughout the years. Like I said, I used to pay $87. Now it's damn near 300. Are you fucking kidding me? If I gotta pay for that, I don't even want y'all no more. I'm gonna take all that. I ain't go give zeros. Give me a streaming service. Period. So at Family Fun Day, Juan is not there. Why do he not want to be amongst the other? I don't know what other husband Gordon came. That's the only one I see with Mia. Oh, he had a root canal done. His face lopsided. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Juan don't want. He want Robin to earn that check on her own, and she working for it. So it's yeah, you should give her absolutely zero problems about signing a prenup because she did with you. Maybe she did question it at the beginning, but she still did. And yes, she lost all y'all money. She did. Trusting someone else. I mean, lesson learned. You don't know what you don't know. Lesson learned. Now the shoe is on the other foot. So you making her earn it. So yeah, sign the prenup. Yeah, sign it. Sign it. That's what she wants. Sign it. You know, he said he made whatever. And so Mia said, so what is actually a mother's kid day today and not family day? So all of the family is not there. Right. So she said she don't mind sharing her husband Gordon. I know you don't, because I know you most definitely sharing her with sharing him. Rather I say with I don't know your friend name, the friend that came with you, the second wife you called her, with her, your sister wife. And Karen walking up, she looking like one of the girls, a younger version, you know, with the body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. You know, it's on point because you know she paying for it. So but she moving like her age. She walking like her age. For real. You could alternate the outside, but the inside is what really count, and that's how you're going to function as your brain. Your brain is the age that it's at, and that's how it's going to function. You can't have surgery or alternate the brain at the end of the day. The outside, you can. You can get some little stuff sucked out of the inside or do whatever from the inside. But the brain, know what age it is. And never ever forget how old it is. And that's the manner it functioning. So Candace contacted, I want to say Robin, and let her know Wendy ain't with that at all. If she ain't invited, she ain't sending her kids where she ain't invited. Understandable. Understandable. You know. But it's, so how Robin is taking it, it's not about the kids, it's about you not being invited. I invited the kids, but not you. But you harping on your feelings that you wasn't invited. But why would you send your kids somewhere that with someone else that you wasn't invited to? Why would you do that? God. And I agree with Karen. Robin is wrong. And Robin say, she agrees. She petty. She being petty. So Robin right now is feeling herself. Because of this house, girl, do not do that. Because when you climb to the top, guess what? Somebody could trip you. A stair or a ladder could malfunction, fall off. You miss your step. Anything could happen, and you fall right back. Maybe in the middle, or way at the bottom. Don't do that. Cause you just getting to the top. Y'all, you're rebuilding. Don't do that. Don't do that. But maybe throughout the season, I don't know, because this is still early on. I want to say, what this like 4th episode? I don't know. Maybe she apologized to Wendy and realized what happened. Hopefully so. I don't know. We'll see throughout when the season play. I don't know. But that ain't right. In petty, yeah, you could say petty, but what you did was evil. Not inviting the mom. A mother don't want her children to go nowhere without her, especially being so young. You know that. Come on now. I could see if they was like 16, 17 years old. Yeah. But they young. Get the Robin, go. That's fuck. Oh God! So all of a sudden, when Sharice arrived, Robin asked her. I think it was Robin. So you don't have no sneakers or tennis shoes or something like that. So I don't know which type of shoes she have on walking up there, but she's late. And all of a sudden, Karen got the COVID cough. Just remember, she had the temperature, but I don't think she had the 19 or whatever it is, corona. But she started coughing outdoors when she wasn't coughing before. Like, what the? All to say she's going to be on Robin team. She don't know how many members Robin had, but she going to join her team anyway. because she don't want, I guess, to be on the team that Sharice is on. God, these women too old for this. Jesus Christ, they too old. They too old. They too old. They too old. But it ain't about the petty what they have said about each other. I think it's more so of a status they in competition of. A status. Because, you know, Karen, the grand dame, but to the left, everybody else saying, no, Sharice is the real grand dame. So it's a status that I think that bothers them so much. I don't think Karen cares about Sharice saying, she had Mr. Blue out or some other man, because she's still with her husband. She's still with Ray. And he understand. He said, you know, she flirt, people flirt with her, and she younger, she attractive. He already know that. So it's not that. It's just a status thing with them. Because Robin already said that Sharice is the real grand dame, not Karen. Hold up, I forgot to mention when Robin, Juan, and the two kids had the sack race. Juan was kind of keeping up with the his son, but he didn't win. So you're an old man. Your son is more youthful and have more energy, and obviously he beat y'all. So, and then Juan, then the little boy, I guess he ain't so athletic, and Robin last. Jesus Christ, it is what it is. So they do the little sack race. Karen bring hopping the age of the brain. 40, 50, what 59, 60, 61. That's the way it's functioning as the age, because it has whatever you're doing to force yourself. It's coming from within. It's coming from the brain that's telling everything else in your body to do whatever it is doing. So, of course, duh. Um, of course, the children. I think that most of the children won. Sharice, she did pretty good, better than Karen. So I guess they're not the same age. I take it. I don't know how old Sharice is, but they ain't the same age. Um, then Mia, and she hopping like she start hopping backwards like the Playboy bunny. Like her ass had to lead her. She couldn't go forward because that it was too much in the back that was holding her, so she had to turn around and do it backward for her to go faster, because the ass was holding her down and holding her back, being going forward. So she had to switch it around and do a 360 and, do it ass backward. So Karen talking about she had a respiratory infection or whatever. Yeah, girl. Okay. And she needs Gordon to walk her to the car, because she has to leave. And I think it was Giselle that asked Sharice, did she even speak to her? Sharice said, no, she don't like me at all. So she don't like you, and she don't want to be around you at all, period. She didn't even know you was coming, because if she knew you was coming, guess what? She would have had, she already said she had a temperature of 102. She would have had the COVID. If she, If she hadn't already had it, she would have had it again. If she knew you was coming. So, looks like I won't be able to finish this tonight. I'm tired. Long day. I'll pick it back up tomorrow. Uh, yeah, I can't. Today it's just been too much. Too much. New day. Pick up where I left off from. And I think that was with Karen leaving because Sharice showed up. And Giselle being messy about it. Talking about she asked Karen about her. And she acted like she didn't know who she was talking about. She was like, who? uh, what about your girl's 16th birthday? What happened? What now? Who are you talking about? Oh, anyway, Giselle shaded Robin little event, saying, she didn't put too much thought in it, putting it together. And I think I said earlier that I thought she was having it at her house, but no, she went in because I'm pretty sure Juan and come. I don't know. Maybe she went found a park field, and she wanted to do something low cost. We just got this new house. I never really did anything, because we was always saving money, and we didn't have a home to do anything, so now we have a home. We still, gotta save our coins. So let's find something cheap, because we ain't got no money to feed them like that. And we need to do something to have some sort of storyline on, do something with the show. It has some sort of storyline. So she came up, she went found a park field for them to have a field day in. Like you have field day at school. Usually when I was younger, I don't know if they even still do that. I don't even know if they still do that. And I think it was elementary school, we would have like towards the end of the school year, different days we would do different things, and it was called field days. And we did the exact same tournaments and played the same games that Robin was playing at that park. So she must have went back to her elementary school days, because I think we probably around the same age, so she probably did the same thing. And that's what she remembered. We did the potato sack, we did the tug of war, we did the leg clamped together. We did all that. We did races, little kids stuff like that. And I guess it was for the kids, I guess, not adults. That is kid stuff. That's what kids do. It was so corny, but okay, Robin. I know y'all still working on y'all finances. Jeez, Mia, I don't know her point in even coming, cause she wouldn't go. She don't seem like she go participate in the outdoor activity. Hey, why are you on my pillow like that? What's going on? Who shows up? Candace shows up. Candace, my girl, show up. Candace speaks to everybody, and she says that Giselle, she speaks to Giselle's daughter, Grace, I think it is, that's there, and Giselle can find and kiss the very most darkest, blackest part of her ass, her gluteus maximus, her booty, the blackest part. Can't. had never heard that one before. That was a good one. Because, like I said, I have to look, well, jump on it, but I'm not going to say what that means. Anyway, the blackest part of it, because usually I say my whole entire, but that's okay. But, yeah. And Giselle did notice that. Why would she? And then she gonna say, well, I mean, it ain't her fault. Tell your husband not to pull people into rooms alone or some shit. She said, just say you a grown ass woman. You didn't have to go in the room, but being that the man was married, common sense, like I said before, Chris, you a married man. We in here with a closed door. I don't want nobody to think nothing going on. So I'm gonna open the door or crack it or something. Girl, go sit down with that stupid shit. You too old for that. Go sit down. I think you wanted them to think something. I think you did it on purpose. Then you wanted to come back and say some shit because nothing actually happened. Maybe you thought something was gonna happen. Maybe you wanted something to happen and it didn't. That's what it was. You probably did. And it didn't. So you go, jeez. Then, what's her name? Ashley shows up with the kids. She extra extraordinary late. She goes on to tell the women, no, Mia asked her, is the divorce or the separation a consensual thing if they both agree? And Ashley says she don't know. However, he's not fighting for it. He don't care. Then on top of that, that very same day, I guess that's why she was late. She was sad, upset, like this the very end. He went and got a vasectomy. That man old. He don't want no more kids. He did that for you. And Ashley, you are a single parent. You are a single mother. Mia was wrong for saying Michael didn't want to have any more illegitimate kids. He don't have fucking illegitimate kids. They're married. That's what you were, out of wedlock. That's what you were. Do you even know what that means? You gonna say some stupid shit and don't even know what it means when you have children out of wedlock when you're not married. You're a product of that. Not her kids. And she should feel some type of way with you saying some stupid shit like that. However, she can become a single parent, a single mother, if they were to. But those kids aren't illegitimate. They were born in a marriage. The fuck? You just be saying some stupid shit, and then she go forget down the line that she even fucking said it. Stupid ass. Anyway, yeah. So that's what's going on with Ashley. I don't think there was anything else that Ashley had to mention. I know she was feeling sad. Oh yeah. Like I said previously, you were supposed to be the good time girl. You did everything, and like I said, I don't know why women do that. They portray, especially the young girls, they put on this act and be a certain way, act a different way for the man, and then when that all happened, it's like y'all tricked him. This was an old man. You tricked him. He gave you kids because that's what you wanted. Because I probably felt guilty that you're a young girl and that's what you're looking for. But he probably did that shit out of guilt. And now that you got your 2 kids, he done. You don't want to participate in the extracurricular activities. What's the purpose? And they got the other ones out there. He got the money and got the other ones out there that would do what you ain't doing. So it briefly comes back to Ashley driving, and then all these news pop-ups about her filing for divorce from her cheating husband. the broken trust, blah, blah, blah. And previously, I forgot to mention, she was saying that every home that she's interested in, they go so quick, they get offers for them. Michael is able to get what Michael wants. And it had on the news yesterday that if you go to a car dealership and you're interested in a car and the car is available and you do everything that you're supposed to do, and then they tell you the next day that someone else purchased a car or the car got sold or something like that, don't trust that car dealership. Something is going on with this Ashley. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if he don't want you to get a home. He don't want to contribute to it. I don't know what it is, but it's something fishy and wrong about it. And I know you know this. Hold on. Let's double back. I forgot to mention Mia. While Ashley was talking about, with Michael still wanting to engage in the threesome activity life, me, a friend, what's her name, Jacqueline or Joycelyn, something, said, she had to deal with the same situation. So I guess that's something that her and her partner did. I don't know if she's married or not. I guess so, or I don't know much. I don't know, but and Mia wasn't saying too much. So, and with going back to when Mia said that she is Gordon's second wife, and Ashley asking her, is she bisexual, and she's like, I don't know what I am, but she just like people. You're bisexual. I mean, if that's, and you cannot tell me, you and your friend, you cannot tell me, and probably all four of y'all, it probably was a foursome. So at the end of the episode, Ashley's talking to her publicist, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to approach it, what they're going to come out with, or should she come out with anything without speaking with Michael, because Michael is not answering the phone. I don't know if he has her blocked or ignoring. I don't know what's going on, but she can't contact him. She see that the messages weren't going through at one point, but then they started going through, and she could see that. But then she can't call him. It's like she kind of blocked. Like, is he that pissed off and mad? However, you can't. What if something was to happen? What if, for emergency purposes, she's trying to contact you? But then, I mean, I get he pissed off and mad, but what are you going to Vegas for? Is it business, or what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Is that type of trip? Who knows? With Michael Darby, who knows? And she left home as a single parent. And she should have known that she was gonna. Actually, already she knew she was gonna be a single parent when she was having when she got pregnant with the first one, and she was. You can't tell me. Michael don't have time. You've been around this man. You study this man. You see this man. He don't have time for kids, for babies, for children. He'll hold and give a bottle and, for 5, 10, 15 minutes. But then he over that. He done been there, done that. He's over that. You knew that. But like I said, he did it for you, I guess, out of guilt. It was something else I wanted to mention about something on the episode, but however, I know last night when I first started doing the video, which was kind of late, I was very upset. A lot of stuff had happened that day. Still kind of carried on into today, but I know I was pissed off at my cable company because I couldn't watch the programs that I know I've paid for and they weren't available. They telling me that I needed to pay because I didn't have a subscription. I know I did. They so stupid. I hate calling them. Every time I call these people, nothing ever gets, hardly every time they do minimum, and either if I'm having some sort of glitch or problem, they troubleshoot for a little bit, tell some simple shit to do, and then say, oh, we have to send a technician out. Okay, set up an appointment for a technician, but however, I work on it myself. I continue to do it myself because I don't feel like waiting on nobody to come. I hate waiting on somebody to come to show up, or for them to be late or not show up on time, or then you have to be here for them. Hell, I ain't got time for that. And I always figure it out on my own. Every goddamn time with these people. Or they ask me if I want a technician to come out, or I can go and get the equipment and stuff myself and do it myself. I always go and get it myself. Schedule me to come get it myself, and I'll do it myself. They so God. However, all these stupid mother had to tell me, do they not know what be going on? Do the company, and it's a big company, it's a large company, do they not tell the employees when something is being updated or upgraded? Or y'all not allowed to tell people this? Because that's all that was happening. I figured that out today. Because I'm like, I can't use this. They telling me I need a subscription. I know I pay for this. I've been paying for it for years. So I go to my television in my bedroom and test it. Work. Then I come in the living room, test the TV, same programming to see if it worked, and it worked. But then when I was testing in my bedroom, I noticed that they had like new programming. So 1 + 1 is 2, right? These mother did an upgrade. They added new content. Yesterday was the first. So last night they were doing an upgrade to their system, adding new features, adding new programs. Did they not know that to say, oh, we're upgrading at the time? So some of the stations or subscriptions or some things may not work as expected. What is their protocol? Oh my God. You know what? I'm going to call them tomorrow and tell them about that, because that shit just pissed me off. Are they so that... But then they ain't going to tell the truth. But you know what? I'm asking my brother, because my brother used to work for that company. Maybe he would know. Would they tell people to tell the customers and not tell them? Or do they actually know what be happening in the company? Or they just blindsided? They don't even fucking know what's going on. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the end of Potomac, Ashley and her publicist trying to figure out why Michael not answering the phone, and like what should they put out there, and who put that information out there, because Ashley has a small circle. Maybe a publicist, maybe you, who knows? I mean, who knows? Somebody did. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't Michael, because Michael don't want that stigma to be negative on the type of business. I don't even know what Michael do. I don't know. But he don't want that. Michael don't want that. He mad at that. But yet he did the most, being caught up in hotel rooms with his drawers on, hoes taking picture of him, putting on the internet, the whole world, millions of people seeing, his wife seeing and finding out, and she's still talking to you, and I'm pretty sure she didn't block you or did not answer your calls, but you see some shit on the internet with just a statement. You didn't see her with another man. She wasn't in a hotel room, buck naked. Ain't no man took no picture and sent it to the blogs or something like that. And you mad at that? Get the, that's a man for you. Thank you for watching Housewives of Potomac. Until next time, we'll see what Michael's excuse was for not answering his god doggone phone. Petty, stupid, childish.